Cancer, your love and relationship reading, and all I can say is this hard work and effort pays off. Dare I say, persistence pays off. What you wanted for a while now, Cancer, in terms of be it the idealized partnership or alliance, or just a kind of successful business enterprise with your person. You've had a goal in mind, a target, or something that what means a successful relationship or in love in your life, and basically persistence pays off. You've been perhaps wanting this for quite some time now, waiting for this even for quite some time, manifesting this relationship, or not in like a creepy stalker way, but even watching this from afar and being like, yeah, I want to be with that person. But basically you went after what you wanted, and if you are looking for love at this time, Cancer, this seems like this is Six of Wands was the first card out. This seems like people are all ears, all eyes looking at you, because you are very popular right now. You may be more charming than usual. You may be getting more dates, more interest than usual. So soak it up. The Six of Wands energy is popular, and it's like a desirable energy basically. And it seems like if you're in a relationship, the person that you are with now can see your achievements quite clearly, and they can see all the work and effort you've been making on yourself, Cancer. It's not going unnoticed, which is great. If you are dating and wanting to get noticed by somebody in particular, or you have a crush, let's say, the Seven of Pentacles is like, well, you know, that paid off, and you're beginning to see how much that was down to your determination and perseverance at times. So something big is coming up in relationships for you, Cancer. It's going to feel like a change. It's going to feel like an intensity right now. You're ready for it. The Judgment card is the first major arcana card we see, and it seems like it's coming up over the next couple of weeks, really. In the next 4 to 6 weeks, there does seem to be an energy of some sort of a test you're ready to face around a relationship. We're going to clear this up, but it could be a chance to forgive or be forgiven, a chance to redo or go back over something, a chance to meet somebody again, meet somebody again, have somebody come back into your life. There's also something with the Judgment card that tells me that there was a fear of something before. I don't know, was it a fear of losing yourself, losing your moral compass? The Devil card is coming through in this reading too, which does tell me that even though this relationship is showing signs of growth and it's something you've wanted, but not everything that we want all the time is always in highest and best for us. We may want something, but the Devil card is here to say, just to bear in mind, oh, big spider on me. Oh, can you see that? It's gonna climb up my chest. I can't. Oh, did you see that guy? Okay, so water spiders a symbol of. Water spiders a symbol of. Well, I guess they really are very skilled, and I guess they are wise. I don't know, I'd have to look that up. But the Devil card is about something that you thought you wanted but you actually didn't need, and there could be something toxic or alluring about this relationship that you have wanted it for such a long time, and you've maybe even really been like needing it even. When all is kind of said and done, and when something comes up like this Judgment card in the next couple of weeks, you'll be like, okay, is this what I thought it was, or is this even what I wanted? The person that you're meeting, will meet, are with, seems to have all come through in this Wheel of Fortune style of just like randomness, like you just met and it was so crazy, you never expected it, or there was like a tone of fate around it, or just seemed to be in the right place at the right time for you, Cancer, to meet your person or whoever this is kind of all referring to now. Of course, the Devil card is concerning. It also could concern me that you and your person are in the very much like, The Shining, but like all work, no play. That could be the energy, especially if you guys are working on something together, and there's just no time for enjoyment because you're busy. But let's have a look. Let's start getting into these cards, Cancer. Let's start clearing them up and seeing what else is coming through. So we will look at where you're at. Basically, you're showing your person how accomplished you can be, how brilliant you can be. They're very proud of you. Everybody else is reinforcing that message too. There's a lot of positive reinforcement. If you're dating at the moment or not in something super serious or whatever you're saying, you're looking right now, it seems that all eyes are on you and you are very attractive right now. Here we have you at the bottom of the deck, Cancer, your cardinal water, Queen of Cups energy. This just beautiful energy with the Star card, this like healing energy, mystical, dreamy, vibey, just like this people want to know about you, mysterious Cancer right now, and see what you're up to. There's something very alluring about you. So with a person, I do see that some of you maybe have recently had a baby or something like that. The Queen of Cups is very nurturing, got a pet, nurturing a garden, nurturing a business plan, writing a book together. Something that seems to be very sacred and creative together is coming through. I do see like children and the healing energy of connection with something like that, pet or something that like an unconditional, whatever you unconditionally love, or whoever you do. Sometimes pets and kids are easiest to kind of love unconditionally. The Star card, okay, great, Cancer, there's just healing energies all around you and nurturing and love. So this seems to be a great place to work on a relationship, or if you're looking for a relationship, even call that in, because you're in a great place right now. Let's have a look then, keep going. Okay. So Knight of Rods, I didn't really talk about. This is like this recent change in direction that's just come up in the relationship. Why don't we look at that? What suddenly changed for Cancer in terms of their love and relationships right now? And you know what? Love and relationships. Maybe this is a relationship with somebody else. Could be a Sagittarius that's changed. Something has changed, taken a new direction all of a sudden. The Emperor, another fire sign, a Leo or an Aries, could be coming through in the situation too with you, Cancer. A power dynamic change direction. I have sort of these very, very alpha energies coming through, fiery and assertive energies coming through. So there may have been like a sudden change in the power dynamic, or just maybe Six of Pentacles of stabilizing of sort of equal power share, or just equal share of energy. Would you call it power anymore if it's not equally shared? Or, you know, let's not get philosophical here, guys, but here we'll keep going. So let's see, the Ten of Pentacles, what is being manifested in terms of success in this relationship right now? Something clearly is going well. What does that look like for you? The Ace of Cups, brilliant. So sometimes the Ten of Pentacles, and I see it a little less in this deck because it has two people like meeting in alliance. Oh, that spider again. It's actually super cute, and it's just stopped dead in its tracks. Oh gosh, okay. Is it weird to just let bugs crawl on you? I feel like that means you're losing it, but like it does not bother me. It's obsessed. So sometimes the Ten of Pentacles can be like all about only material success or something like that, but with the Ace of Cups, it's bringing in this like love energy. Like there's a successful partnership here, and could even be business or family or domestic life harmonized together, and like something very serious that works well together in the real world, but also on a romantic level, also on a emotional level. That's the Ace of Cups coming through there too. So you kind of got everything up for grabs here in this relationship, it may seem, for you right now, Cancer, and it's working very effectively in the real world, making plans for the future, seeing the plans that you made a while ago coming to life, and great, living basically. Feeling very alive with the person you're with, in fact. So the Judgment card is something that's coming up soon, really in the next few weeks. I'm saying within the next 4 to 6 week time frame. Between now and 6 weeks, I should say. My God. Why is it so hard to get my words out sometimes? The Judgment card. Okay. So that's coming through with the Hierophant. So the Judgment card could be a massive transformation of values. it could be something like that is an overhaul. Like I'm hearing things like, right, look at the Judgment card and the Hierophant together. It's almost like has these like religious or like damnation with judgment and like this very religious kind of imagery on the Hierophant. I'm like, could there be like a massive division or like a switch in values in terms of like, well, we're not going to be agreeing on, like, I don't know, something big like the religion that we're going to be marrying into, or that our child is going to have, whatever it may be. Some big overhaul in values around the relationship could come up in the next matter of 6 weeks, and there could be a reason for this. Sometimes when you're going through a big period of wisdom or getting to know a person or kind of challenge in a relationship, and not even challenged as something that's perceived as negative or difficulty, like a challenge that both helps you guys grow, understand each other better, that's a good thing, and it transforms the relationship. But through a transformation, there is a transformation of values, and it could be being surprised at other people's values, or it could be like, we feel the same way on this, like this is something that we both value, and it's great that we know that. So either way, lessons are going to be learned, major arcana style lessons, these lovely soul growth times that we're ready to step into in our life and in our relationships are coming up over the next few weeks, Cancer. So this would kind of be something that you're going to be having a long, hard look at in the relationship, the Hermit card. So depending on what phase of the relationship you're at, I suppose that could just look like the next chapter of your relationship, and you guys are kind of in an intermediate phase of becoming more or becoming less involved. Let's have a look at the Nine of Wands. So there is this energy coming through for me to tell you, Cancer, that meanwhile this relationship seems to be thriving and growing, and for some it's like really everything you've ever wanted. And there is an indication here from the highest self to persevere, keep going. Strength card at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, keep going, be strong. Eight of Wands and the Nine of Wands. All right, so yeah, things are underway and things have been changing direction. Power dynamics have switched around somehow, and it's time for the other person to learn the lessons that you've been learning, and vice versa. And that's how it feels like for me. So meanwhile, I'm saying there's a lot of growth here and it's thriving. I'm sensing that there's toxicity to be rid out, because this is something that's worth having, and there's a lot still to be learned here. Some may say even a lot of growth, and there's something about this being meant to be, even children coming through in this relationship still in marriage. But the Eight of Wands and the Nine of Wands, okay, that is suggesting that things are still moving and shaking. So you may not just be in this kind of like hands up behind the back, like relaxed in the sunshine with your person, like everything is easy breezy beautiful, because no, there's stuff going on at this time, but you're managing it very well. We'll look into your Wheel of Fortune deeper, into the person you're dealing with in their relationship, but I just want to see something. I have a feeling that some of you met this person in a really fated way or through no effort of your own, and you sense it was meant to be. The Knight of Cups, very dreamy energy. Knight of Swords, could have been a Gemini or a Pisces or a Sagittarius, one of the mutable signs you met, or Virgo. That seems to be pretty much meant to be. Or, you know, you never kind of intervened there, that just happened, synchronized, right time, right place. We'll look into them deeper in your extended, which I will link down below. If this is all you're sticking around for, Cancer, consider subscribing to this channel. Let's pull the Two of Wands, one card for that and one card for the Devil card to close out this reading for now. The Three of Swords and the Knight of Swords, dealing with the randomness of this relationship and how it just suddenly happened or came out of the blue or whatever, however that random way it all happened. It's like, that's exciting, and for sure there's a reason for this. It feels meant to be for you, you sense. But the Three of Swords is saying it's not going to be without its challenges. But I see that in this whole reading. This relationship isn't going to be without its challenges, and I hope I don't throw you off with the word challenges. The Three of Swords certainly always doesn't have to be bad. The Star card tells you that once you rip out those those three swords, the healing process actually begins to get underway and you can feel a lot more liberated and free. So the Two of Wands and the Three of Swords, you're kind of hoping that something gets put out in the open anyway soon, and kind of just put out there to see how the reaction is taken up on. There's a part of you, Cancer, that's being a little bit mischievous, I think, and cheeky, and you're just trying to get a reaction, and you're just like playing around a little bit. Playing with fire comes up, but in a sense it's like to kind of get the ball rolling, to get the energy moving a little bit on like, let's talk about it, let's face the music almost. The Devil card and the Knight of Swords, there is something that you'll know what this may be. It hasn't crept its way into the relationship at all yet, or in quite some time. So there is an energy here to say that you're not out of the woods yet, or that even there is a red flag here. I have this kind of color scheme of red flag here, something to be mindful of that might just feel like it unsettles you. It's the thing that unsettles you. That's the word I'm using with the Knight of Swords and the Devil card energy here. You'll know what that unsettling kind of thing is in the relationship when it comes up, or you know, you'll recall it from the past, and it could be a new Cancer, so it's something that maybe is quite familiar here. So meanwhile, things are coming up about values being shifted towards a transforming in the relationship and healing, and this all feeling very meant to be and successful. Remember that there is still a toxic cycle that's still being played out by either you or you're allowing to happen in this relationship. Something to be mindful of. I don't think it's going to present itself like right away. So that's what I've got for you, Cancer. Thank you for watching, and I'm going to get right into your extended reading now, which will be linked below if you want to hear some more.